I'm not the principal, I'm the teacher now. What's it down? Right, today is the 9th of what? June. 9th of June 2025. And I'm here to present a lesson to you under the topic structural elements. Elements of a cell phone tower. Cell phone tower. Do you know a cell phone tower?
Yes.
A cell phone tower is a structure. What type of a structure is that one? It's a frame what? Structure. Why do we say it is a frame structure? Because it contains what? A load. Does it contain a load? No. Why do we say it is a frame structure? Remember, a frame structure has got a function that it performs. So what is the function of a frame structure? To support what? To support what? A load. A frame structure does support the load. It supports a load. Now, the reason why we say that it is a frame structure, it is the way how it has been made up or it has been built. Remember, when we talk about a structure is the way how something has been made or built. The physical arrangement of a particular thing. Hence we say it is a frame. When we say it is a frame, when we want to explain it, when they make that particular tower, those who are designers or the engineers, they went to a steel shop, a shop where they sell metals. So they buy those long metal. And when they come back, they take a grinder. They take what? A grinder. And they started cutting the pieces. Cutting what? The pieces. After cutting the pieces, they join the pieces together to form what? A framework. To form a framework. We call it framework. And those parts that were joined together, each part, there is a special name that we call. What we call parts of the frame structure, we call them what? You raise up your hand. Parts of a frame structure, what do we call them? What do we call parts of a frame structure? What do we call this part? And this one? And this one? Cheek. Cheek? Chin? No. Parts of a frame structure, we call them members. We call them what? Members. And even parts of our body, we call them members. This is a member. A member, a member, a member. Dimerato. So, parts of a frame structure, we call them what? Members. So, our topic today is based on members of a frame structure. Now, I want to draw because I'm interested in drawing. We have got these parts. This is member number 1. In a cell phone tower there, you will find them being 3 or 4. Being what? 3 or 4. What do we call this member that we find them in a standing position? We call them what? A column. A what? A column. Column. Not a column, man. Column. Can I about that? Column. In Chivenda, we said it is what? A poo-poo. Poo-poo. A column. A what? A column. Right. In a cell phone tower, you will also get a member that will come from there. Here it is the ground. From there. What do we call this member? A what? A guy. A guy. Guy. The other name for the word guy, raise up your hand. If I don't want to use the word a guy, a stay. A what? A stay. A stay. Normally this one, the word stay, it is applied when they are making a fence. If we are making a fence, you will see that the corner post or yes, a fence. Yes, a fence. You will find that in other places they put that one, and at the corner they use this one. This is a fence. So you find it in that position, standing like a triangle like. Be it known to you that it is what? A stay. A what? A stay. So we call it a guy. Now, down here, at the bottom, they will put something like a rod, like a bar. What do we call those parts? Struts. We call them what? Struts. We call them struts. We are going to define or to explain each one of them according to the function that they perform. All of them. This one is a strut, this one is a column, this one is a guard. Then, here is our cell phone tower. There will be this moving from east to west. What do we call this line that moves from one column to the other, stretching from one column to the other?
Tie beam.
We call them what? Tie beam. Tie beam. We call them what? Tie beam. Tie beam. T-A beam. Tie beam. Tie beam. A tie beam. Now, there will be also this one that crosses. What do we call them? This one. Anyone? You know that there are members, but what is the real name of them? We call them what? Struts again. Now, I want to explain each one of them one by one. Let me push my drawing upwards so that we can explain each one of them according to the function which they Perform. One, we start with estrage. What is estrage? Estrage, it is a diagonal bar or rod that does what? Designed to resist the compression force. Compression force. Now, the question is, what is a compression force? Or what is a force? A force is either a push or a pull. You push or you pull. We call it what? A force. Now, a compression force, it is a pushing force that ends up squashing a member. It squashes a member. We don't have what here? Do we have a... All of you look at me. Here's a tin of a can. So, if I want to apply a what? A compression force. What am I doing? I'm squashing the member. It squashes. You see? That is what a compression force does. It squashes a member. It doesn't stretch it. It squashes it. It squashes it. So, you will realize that at home, before maybe this technology come into existence, your father bought a television. Yes, a television, a box like. So he wanted to mount it on top high so that learners or children won't be able to touch it. So he will make something like, he will design something like and place it there on the wall. A stand will be designed to be a triangle like. Here you will put a piece of a plank, and then down here you will put something, a metal like here. Why a metal like object? He wants it to resist what? The compression force. Because if there is no this element here, if this element is not there, if that element is not there, this element that I'm making with a yellow line, this will, the red word is not fall, it will collapse. It will collapse. It will collapse. So the strut which has been made using a metal, it is there to support what? A load. Is there to support what? A load. Are we together there?
Yes.
So this thing, we call it what? A strut. We call it what? A strut. Is that? Strut. Strut. What is a strut? A diagonal bar. A diagonal what? Bar. Or a rod designed to resist what? The compression force. Can we pass there?
Yes.
Number 2. The column. What is a column? A column is a vertical what? Structural element. Structural element. That does what? That transmits the weight. That transmits the weight of what? Of the structure above what? Above to the other structural what? Element. To the other structural elements. Now I want to explain this one. Can we all look outside there? Let us all look outside. Here. On our veranda here. You can see that there are poles here. These are poles. Can you see? Yes. This pole, we call it what? A column. A what? A column. There is another column. Like a column and what? A column. What is the function of this column? It's to support or to transmit the weight. It holds the what? The weight or the load. The load which can be put what? Above. Again, in your home, when your father, your mother was building a house, he bought those columns and he put them here and here. Why? She wanted to make sure that everything that is coming above, the weight above, must be supported. Again, column mushumoyo ni dabili support. Ya transmitter what? The weight. Ya the weight in the ramanayo kite we yange nange. It transmits what? The weight. Are we together?
Yes.
The meaning? Column. The meaning? Column. The function is to transmit the weight to other structural elements of the structure. Now, let us pass now. We are coming now to the what? To the tie beam. Pier beam. What is a pier beam? A tie beam is the horizontal what?
Beam.
Horizontal what?
Beam.
Beam. That does what?
Used to prevent.
Used to do what?
Prevent.
Used to prevent two other structural members. Okay. Used to prevent two other structural what? Structural members to fall, or to do what? The right word is called to fall apart. From spreading apart. Apart. Look here at my drawings. Here is a house. Here is a what? A house. Here are windows, door frame, but there is no roof. The moment we want to create a roof, we will start to buy a beam, a clapper like. Here is a beam. It will move from this side to that other side. What is the function of the beam? Is to prevent the other two structural elements from falling what? Apart. If you are talking about a cell phone tower, I'm coming back now. In a cell phone tower, here is a what? Here is a, this is a column. So the member that we are talking about is this one. Where it has been placed, it is assisting us that these two, this column will not collapse or spread apart. So it is holding them together. It is holding them together. Go and wash your face. You cannot sleep meanwhile I'm speaking. Right? Can you see? The function is holding the section together. Holding the section what? Together. That's a typing. It holds the section what? Together. So that it cannot spread apart or separate. So it is holding them tight. Then the last one, the guy. And then I'll finish my story now. Can I go to the guy?
Yes.
All right. Let me explain it here. What is a guy? A guy is a rope or a cable that is used to do what? To do what? To keep what? A vertical structure, to keep vertical structure upright. Here we were talking about a column. Here is a column. It is a vertical what? Structure. So the function of a guy here is to keep the column from not what? Falling. It keeps them upright. If we are making a fence, the column must be assisted by what? A guy or a stay. A guy or a stay. Now let me do one example, then I stop there. Here is one story, I stop there. Can you listen to this one story?
Yes.
And then off it is amen. In your home, your father, your mother has asked someone to design a washing line. A washing what? Line. A washing line. This is a washing line. She wanted to put the clothes there. This is a washing line. It has got 3 lines. Now we want to label this washing line. What will we call this? Number A, you will tell me the name. Here is the ground. And then she decided to make something from there up to there. You will tell me the name. And then she put something here. It is number C. This one is number B. What else? She also makes something of this nature from her hair. Yeah. And we call it number D. Now, let us label one by one. We are labeling those parts one by one. Number A. Number 1 is a column. Is she right?
Yes.
Can we clap hands for her? Number 1 is a column. Number A is a column. Column. Number A. Then B. B. Yeah. B. A guy or stay. Guy or stay. Is he right?
Yes.
All right. Number C. Number C. Number C is a strap. And then number 4, which is number D, the last one. Yeah? A tie beam. A tie beam. At the British Army, we are. It's fine. Thank you.